Hi, bienvenue à Baking in this Bitch with Lauren. I'm Lauren, and today we will be cooking none other than authentic French ratatouille. And not only authentic French ratatouille, but here's the thing about cooking, right? As a chef. There's nothing better than cooking for your loved ones. That's my love language, is cooking. And today I'm going to be expressing my love to somebody that I love. This meal will be going down the gullet of none other than Harry Styles. Harry? Harry Styles is not here, but I'm so excited because it has been over a year since my last Baking This Bitch, but I think this is like my 12th installment of the series, so pop champagne to that. I don't know. Exciting. All right, let's go. Let's get cooking the official dish of the country of France, ratatouille. You know, cooking is one of my favorite hobbies of all time, right alongside reading, which is why I'm thrilled to announce that this video is brought to you by Book of the Month. Book of the Month is a super popular and fast-growing online book subscription service. Their mission is to support new and emerging authors and help readers, whether seasoned or new, find the next book that they will love. Every month you choose from a carefully curated list of new releases, and when I say carefully curated, I mean carefully curated. Book of the Month has a team who reads through hundreds of new books every month to pick the 5 to 7 best new books for you to choose from. This month I chose 2 books. The first one is called Camp Zero. It's a science fiction novel. I love science fiction, my favorite genre. I can't wait to start it. The other book I chose is called Edvika and the Hollywood Wives, and I started this last night. I'm already a third way through. I could not put it down. It's about marriage in the dark glamour of old Hollywood, and it's really good. A super convenient feature that Book of the Month allows is for you to skip a month completely free of charge, which if you're a slower reader like me, sometimes you gotta do. Book of the Month has a wonderful deal going on for new members. All you have to do is go to bookofthemonth.com and you get your first hardcover book for only $9.99. It's a steal. You can click the link in the description to see their other picks for the month and get reading, baby. Thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. I'm doing something real crazy today and I'm going off the dome. I'm not using a recipe, I'm just using my experience of cooking ratatouille in the past, because I think I've gotten to the point where I don't need the recipe. I could just tailor it to my own wants and needs, and that's a lesson of life. You know, sometimes you gotta go against the grain, not follow what everyone else follows, and do your own thing. Oh, let me sharpen this neck. She's sharp now. I don't know how the fuck this works, but she's sharp now. As you see, I'm not in my Parisian penthouse at the moment, and that is due to the fact that I miss my mommy. I had to come home because I miss my mom, and sometimes you just miss your mom and you have to come home. I spent a heinous amount of money to come back to my childhood home where nothing happens. Oh, there's just something about the smell of onion that awakens like the hunter-gatherer agriculture in me. I just want to go like pick some wild onions and like make a soup out of them. Harry, babe, you're gonna love this meal. I'm really outdoing myself in here, babe. I really am. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making the base, the sauce, because the bottom of the ratatouille pan has some sauce on it. It has some delicious sauce. And it's basically red bell peppers, onions, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of seasoning. It's delicious. It's delicious. Oh my god. Oh. Did I cut myself? Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Sliced the nail a little bit, but like it didn't get to the skin. Okay, let me focus. That's enough. Let me go get some oil. You stay there. See, I was not expecting to like miss home. I was so ready to get out of here that I never wanted to see this area again. And now I'm back. Like, it's funny how that works, how you miss home. I don't know. I do miss Paris though. I miss walking outside and just like being in a city, being somewhere where anything happens, Nothing happens here. I don't miss the gray weather. I do miss, let me tell you. Okay, but before I do that, I'm gonna add some garlic to the pan. and saute these diced vegetables. Then I'm gonna add some crushed tomatoes. Some crushed tomatoes, ratatouille. So let me tell you a silly story about my adventures in Paris. I don't know if you're familiar with my bookshelf. You are, because I talk about it in every single video. It's my prized possession. That bookshelf is extremely heavy, right? The thing about living in a penthouse apartment, or an apartment in general, I guess, I don't have to mention every time that I have a penthouse, the delivery people can't just leave your package at your front door, especially when you're a 6th floor walk-up. I always miss my packages and they just end up getting delivered to a local delivery point. So usually I have to walk to the delivery point and pick up my package and bring it home. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a big package, but like I'm sure it could fit into the IKEA bag where I could hold it, where it's like I don't have to use my really strong muscles. I could just kind of like be a pack mule and put it on my back and like walk it home, right? So, wrong. I show up to the place. This package is bigger than my body. The thing was this tall, heavy as hell, probably heavier than me. I had no idea how I was gonna carry it, but I put it like kind of in the IKEA bag, so I like held the IKEA bag. It doesn't matter. I couldn't carry it. I made it like 0.1 kilometers down the road and dropped it in the like everybody watching me. It was a busy area. It was embarrassing. Most people didn't bat an eye. The people who did bat an eye. They went, oh, that sucks. That's what their eyes told me. Except for one man, a homeless man, shoots up from the side of the road, runs to me. This man is probably this tall, probably I'd say like 29 years old. He said, well, I don't know what he said because he was speaking fluent French. And basically he was just like, give me it and I'll take it to you. And I was like, oh, it's very far. He was like, it's fine, it's fine. So we go, I'm like, what's your name? I forgot his name. Let's name him, let's name him Zucchini, okay? He's like, oh, I'm Zucchini. I'm like, oh, I'm Lauren. And I'm directing him back to my apartment. We stop and I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was homeless. See, this is the thing. So I was like, oh, do you have like a way on your phone I could pay you because my wallet is back in my apartment and I didn't want to take this stranger up to my apartment to help carry it up. I was like, I'll figure that out as long as it's in the building, it's fine, but I'm not taking a stranger to my apartment so he knows where I live forever. Zucchini's like, no, I don't have any way for you to pay me, but je faim, I'm hungry. So he was like, oh, do you have like is there a grocery store, like a Monoprix? And I was like, oh, literally right over there. And then I was like, oh, he's homeless. So we walked to the Monoprix and I'm like, go crazy, Zucchini, get whatever you want. You're eating good tonight. So I let him pick out whatever he wants. He helped me carry this heavy ass bookshelf that was bigger than him all the way to my apartment, like it's the least I could do. This man has so much energy. Zucchini is jumping off the walls. He's like ready to go, he has his stuff. And he's like, wait, razor. And I was like, okay, where are the razors? And he's like, right there. I was like, okay, like which one do you want? And he's like, I don't need the food, just the razor. I was like, okay, like I could get you the razor and the food, but he's like, no, just the razor. He picks out the 45 euro razor. I didn't even know razors could be that much. So I buy him the razor. It's time for us to part ways. I say, Zucchini, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Zucchini, he says, wait a minute here. Zucchini shows me his shirt. He says, I need a new one if this one is old. And it was old. This shirt, oh God. I mean, I would not be surprised if Zucchini was wiping his ass with this shirt. It was dirty. And I was like, okay, well, where is there to go? He says, H&M. There's an H&M right there because I do live right next door to an H&M, conveniently as well. I was like, all right, I really just want to go home right now. I guess so. Let's go to H&M, get you a new shirt. So we enter the doors of H&M and this man, he shoots right up the escalator to floor 4 where the men's department is. He gets to shopping. He gets to looking at all the shirts they have. Their Homer Simpson collection. Why do they have that? I don't know, but they do. He finds a shirt, finds a pair of socks as well, and he says, all right, I'm ready. And I say, okay. So we wait in line to check out, and he says, wait, I need pants. I say, Zucchini, like, no, I can't, because he got like 3 shirts and a pair of socks. I was like, Zucchini, this is too much. So Zucchini puts his shirts down, goes to the sweatpants section. He picks out a pair of sweatpants and he says, this is all I'm gonna get. So I get him the sweatpants and the socks. We walk outside, he asks for the receipt. I say, okay, here's the receipt, sure. Then he points to Sephora. I say, Zucchini, no. It was at that moment that we parted ways, and I hope Zucchini to this day is doing so well. I hope he's enjoying some ratatouille right now. I don't know. What is it saying? He got an inch and he took a mile. He was given an inch and he went a mile. And that, once again, a lesson for all of us. When life gives you an inch, make a mile out of it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so here's what I'm working with right now. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow, look at those zucchinis. Wow, look at those squash, those aubergine. Do you mind? So I'm just chopping these into really circular, thin, wow, little pieces. And we're gonna make some ratatouille for Harry Styles, wow. I love Jennifer Coolidge and I love Harry Styles. That's a dream blunt rotation. Wow, imagine that. I'm sure you are imagining that. Ratatouille is so beautiful because it really is just a peasant's meal and it's so flavorful with just such minimal ingredients. It's so good for the soul, but it's also like healthy. I bet Jennifer Coolidge would love ratatouille. Every time I cook, I'm just like, oh my God, how do you outdo yourself every goddamn time? Harry babe, I know it smells great. You're going to love it. This ratatouille, babe, is for you. Thank you, Dove. You're welcome. I need to get a job. That's what I need to do, is get a job. No, the fact that this is my job, technically, it's a bit absurd. It's very absurd, actually. Now for the part that we've all been waiting for. I utterly hate how this is the size of the eggplant slice and this is the other slice size, because how are we gonna make that work? How are we gonna do that? We'll make it work. Look at that palette. That beautiful ratatouille palette. So basically you're just gonna do that and then take it and put it on. And put it on this side so you can see it. I've been reading so much lately. I've actually been reading a lot of your love, your love, your love. I need that. Your touch, your touch, your touch. I want that. La 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 la, love it. Beautiful. Shut the fuck up. You're beautiful. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. It looks like Remy the Rat made this. I can't wait to show you. We go round and round, satellite, spinning out, waiting for ya to pull me in. I can see you lonely down there. Don't you know that I am right here? You like that, babe? Yeah, it's one of your songs, I know. It's really good. We just sing each other's songs all the time, me and Harry. I sing his discography, he sings my song about IBS that I made because that is my only song. Really great stuff here. There's something beautiful about like the quietness and calmness and time that goes into cooking something. It's just like very meditative. It's truly a work of love because like honestly, and this says something, what does this say about me and the therapy that I need, is that I would never put this much effort into something for myself. Like I'll put in a pack of ramen noodles or I don't know, like a toast is what I will usually settle for. But like when it's for someone you love, there's nothing more beautiful than cooking for them, because it's going to nourish their bodies and it's going to nourish their minds and they're going to enjoy it. And yeah, pretty much. Get out of town, baby girl. Baby girl, you look really beautiful. Up close, let me show you her up close. Right. Not oven time. I thought it was oven time, but I forgot to make the garlic, the herb seasoning. Herb seasoning. It's just gonna go right on top. Then we're gonna cover our Miss Ratatouille and put her in the oven.
share the last line, then we drink the wall till we wanna talk. I go round and round, satellite, spinning out, waiting for you to pull me in. I can see you lonely down there, don't you know that I am ready?
Bon appetit. Oh my god. Waitress, excuse me? Excuse me? Yep.
Madam, yes.
Hi.
Is everything okay? Is anything wrong?
No. Nothing is wrong. This is actually the best goddamn meal, the best goddamn food I've ever put in my mouth. And I need you to tell the chef to meet me outside after this because
I will tell her that, yes.
I just need to express my gratitude for this meal. Is what I
Wonderful.
need to do. Thank you for
Amazing.
serving it to me. Okay guys, that was my ratatouille experience. I hope you yourself try to make some ratatouille and eat it. That was literally, I'm not even joking, that this is my favorite meal ever, and I make some variation of it at least once a week. All you gotta do is just put it in a pot. It doesn't have to look pretty. I will be uploading a vlog next week when I'm back in Paris. I hope to see you then. Bisous. I'm gonna finish my ratatouille now.